And welcome back. Well, Leeds' proud unbeaten run may well have been over, but they were still on target for that title. One of their last games of the season was at home to Ipswich.
Greeny going for it. Beattie. Mills. Gray could get there first. Mills decided not to use his goalkeeper, trying to get it across to Burley. Gray. Clarke. Madeley. That was meant for Bremner. McQueen finding Lorimer. Oh! Shot by Lorimer! That ball really bent. Lorimer tried it for 30 yards and swerved it away from Cooper. And that is the only way in which the Ipswich Town defence, with its tight marking, was going to be beaten. Veteran Northern Ireland international. Hunter Norman to take the kick. Veteran England international. Beattie. Mr. Baker awards the handball, an enormous roar from the crowd. Lorimer, who's already put one bullet away. One, two, three, four, five, 6-men wall and Clarke. What a save! Bremner score. Bremner makes it 2. It's 2-0. Cooper saved it, but Bremner went in to make it 2. Billy Bremner gets his 12th goal of the season. Leeds United suddenly have the tensions and the anxieties lifted from their shoulders. Gray. Hunter. Up for Clarke to run. Hunter getting up well. Madeley. Jones. Gray. Lorimer. Lorimer almost getting a rebound, but Beattie the interception. Greeny got back. Johnson. Mills. Woods. Trying the 1-2. Johnson, yes! 2-1. David Johnson. Again, an element of uncertainty.
In fact, that first Ipswich goal there should have been credited to Brian Talbot. There he is, the number 8, going in there to hammer it in. The scorer, Talbot.
Chance for a quick break from Ipswich with Morris. A very early tackle by Reaney there on Woods. Went in across Woods and Mr. Baker properly penalising him. Mills. Osborne has room. To go. Scored by Hamilton at the near post. Osborne putting it over, and it's the enterprise of Hamilton with a quick flick at the near post that deflects it past Harvey, and it's 2-2, and Leeds have lost their 2-goal advantage. Johnson's past McQueen. That's a corner. It was Osborne who hit that as Ipswich on the break again looked dangerous. Roger Osborne, the Otley-born player who's come in for Trevor Wymark and played so well and made the second goal. Ipswich showing their neat pattern build-up, but having got level with Leeds, they could even further dent the Elland Roadside Championship hopes by getting a winner. Gray got up well. Burley. Cherry for Jones. Gray. Bremner for Rini. Leeds pushing a lot of men forward now. They too go for the winner. It's Talbot. Hunter to Rini. Ipswich don't like the decision, but Lorimer's header has been forced into the net by Clarke to put Leeds in front once again. The Ipswich defence claiming that Clarke may have pushed the goalkeeper or had the look of it in some offence, but referee Mr. Baker, after again looking at his linesman, lets it stand. So Alan Clarke, with his 16th goal of the season, puts Leeds back in front at 3-2.
So the Leeds winning run goes on, Alan, but yet again Billy Bremner involved, and I know that you feel that second Leeds goal that he scored with the header off the free kick was actually just offside.
He looked offside when the ball was kicked, but again it was Billy thinking very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Going for something, anything off the keeper, anything in behind the wall, and good luck to him, it came for him and he put it away.
Playing at Leeds must be quite an awe-inspiring prospect, because I know that both of you have played there and had some tough matches, but what's that Yorkshire crowd like? What's the atmosphere like?
Well, to me it was always a dour place to go. It wasn't for the Leeds players, obviously, but for a visiting player it was always dour. I mean, I think I must have played there 20 times and all I've ever heard is Leeds, 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 Leeds. Every time, I mean, there's nothing else you hear, only that, and they grind you on. But obviously they got behind their team and they supported them the best way they thought was for them. But it wasn't one of the funniest grounds you can go to. Whereas Liverpool, you got the wits and this, that, the other, and you had a laugh at some other grounds. That was a real cauldron there, and they really got behind their team in their own way.
Let's talk about Don Revie a little bit more now, but away from Leeds and in his England role, because you both played for him for England. What sort of England manager was he, Alan?
Well, when he came in, we'd been spoilt in my opinion. I played under the greatest manager I ever played under, Sir Alf Ramsey, and I was one of his boys. And I looked at Don Revie with a little bit of, not, how can I say it, question marks against him. And he came in and he introduced to us, and we'd had success playing for our country, and he came in and introduced the dossiers, the bingo and the putting, which had been okay for the Leeds lads he brought through, but when he brought it to a collection of players from all over the country who'd never sort of experienced that, he was trying to bring a club atmosphere into the international setup, if you like. Yeah. And he introduced all these type of things, and I, for one, kicked against it. It wasn't how we prepared for international games before, and I'll always remember I had an altercation with him over his dossiers. We'd played Cyprus at Wembley and we won 5-0 in the first leg. And then we went over to, they were having the trouble, the Turkish trouble at the time, and we went over and flew into Akrotiri. And before we went to bed, this is about 3 weeks later for the return leg, he gave us a dossier again that we had to read, and him we did like digest before the game next day. And I said, Don, I said, do me a favour. I said, we beat them 5-0 at Wembley. I said, don't be giving me another dossier on them. I said, if we don't beat